Hey y'all, it's Brooke. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about why I stopped smoking Mary Jane. I first started smoking marijuana, ganja, when I was a freshman in college. It was like the thing to do. Literally, if you were on campus, you wanted to partake in that activity, because it's like, if you've been to college before, you know that everybody's like, you want to smoke, you want to match? Everybody just throwing that question out to you and you're like, okay. The thing is, I wanted to do it when I was in high school, but I never did. And when you smoke, you get the munchies, so the food just tastes so good, so bomb. Me and my friends, we used to hit up the cab. That's what it was called on our campus. We used to hit up the cab every time to eat, because that was the best part to us. After class, smoke, go to the cab, and pig the F out. I literally remember the day I started. Ever since that day, I never stopped. Until last year of 2023. I would take breaks before, like I took a 2-month break. And it didn't last. Obviously, it was 2 months. I intended for it to be longer, but yeah, that didn't happen. I just was like, okay, I need to figure out why am I doing this? Why do I keep going back to this even though I want to quit, you know? So I broke that break. I broke that 2-month break, and then I picked it up again. And I'm a very spiritual person, so I used to use it to meditate, and I would think that would help me focus on lining up my chakras and just being in tune with my spirituality. No, I just don't believe that plays a part. I mean, it can enhance some part of your meditation, but I feel like you don't need drugs to meditate and tap in with your higher self or with God. You don't need all of that stuff. I would use that as an excuse, like, oh, I'm gonna get high and meditate and I'm one with myself. No. All I needed was my sober spirit and God to like really tap in. I didn't need drugs to help me get to the next level. Just a disclaimer, I do not think weed is bad to do. I think it's all about moderation and how you use it. I was one of the ones who did abuse marijuana. If you are going to smoke, at least have goals in line and priorities, and make sure that you are setting those goals and don't get distracted by marijuana. There is this big debate, I've seen it a lot on Twitter, where people say you cannot be addicted to weed. You can 100% be addicted to marijuana. Like, I don't know where that came from. Marijuana is still a drug. You can be addicted to it. If you can't go days, hours, weeks without smoking, you are addicted. I don't care what anyone says. Let me get into the points of why I actually stopped. I started feeling like it was not ladylike. I would always have this feeling. Now that I'm older, I'm 26, I'm like, this is not for me anymore. I've outgrown this part of my life. I felt like it wasn't ladylike for me to do as a woman, like now that I'm older. Plus, I would smoke backwoods. That was starting to change the color of my lips. I just was not feeling it. I'm like, okay, this is not cute. And if you're a backwoods smoker, or you used to be, you know what I'm saying. Even though I started years before, I would just feel like it wasn't me. I didn't think that was something that I needed to be doing anymore. I was feeling unmotivated, and I'm a very ambitious person. I finished college. I graduated college. Weed did help me a lot. I'm not gonna downplay it. Like, it did get me through school. It got me through a lot of tough times. I don't feel like I absolutely needed it. I was unmotivated on weed. I still had goals and dreams, and I still would do things that will get me to where I want to go. I could have been more consistent had I not been so into that. I really wasn't reaching my full potential. Sometimes I would even smoke twice a day. Most days it was 2 times a day. I started depending on marijuana. I remember feeling like, I don't want to hang with people that don't smoke. I remember feeling that way before, because I felt like I wanted to just smoke with my friends, but that is not okay. There's other fun things to do outside of that. So now that I'm opening my eyes, it's just like, what the heck was going on? Like, why would I think that? That's really basic to think. That's very simple-minded to think you can't have fun without that. I remember smoking before work on some days, which is a big no-no. I'm not proud of that, but yes, I would do that because I felt like it would ease my mind, would ease everything, but no, it didn't. It just made me more anxious, if anything. I don't like smelling like weed. That's not cute to smell like weed in public when you're going somewhere. Like if you just got done smoking and then you and your friends going into a museum, I just feel like that's unnecessary, especially when there's kids around. No matter how much perfume you spray, you cannot really cover up that weed smell. You're going to smell like it. I did think it was a big stress reliever sometimes. It was actually the opposite. I thought the food tasted better when I was high. I really don't know if that's a mind thing or not because it's still so good. It took me a while though. I'm not gonna lie, it did take me some time to build up an appetite again. Now food tastes just as good as it did when I used to smoke. But I got tired of spending money on weed. I felt like, why am I spending money on weed? I could be buying a cute outfit. And I did buy cute outfits and things for me. Like I've always been that girl. But I still was like, I could be saving this money. Why is this money going here? I'm just throwing this money away, giving it to the dispensary. No, that's just a big no-no. So I also started getting really bad anxiety. I became extremely paranoid every time I would smoke, and this is towards the end. This is one of the main reasons why I did stop. I'm sorry, my cat is back there. He wants to make his grand entrance. I became so paranoid towards the end of smoking. It just felt so unnatural to me. My heart would be beating fast. I don't know what they're putting in it today, or if it's just like my time has come and that's God, my angels looking out for me like, okay girl, put this down. It feels like something has changed. Yeah, so I definitely didn't take it in moderation like they advise you to. I know for others it relaxes them and sparks creativity, but for me it did not always do that. Sometimes it probably did, or that was just my inner self wanting to be creative. So in this video, I just want to say I do feel much better since I've stopped, and I am just so happy and blessed, and I feel like God was calling me to stop. It really wasn't benefiting me like I thought. I'm just very grateful that I followed the voice and realized that it's just not something for me anymore. I want more for myself. I'm not saying it's horrible if you do it, but I'm just completely off of it. Sometimes I will have a glass of wine here and there. I feel like my mind is free of fog now. I can think clearer and get things done. I don't have to walk around smelling like weed. Now I can envision what I actually want for my future and for myself better. I've been picking up some cool hobbies like the gym. I love going to the gym. I go like 5 times a week now. Sometimes me and my mom go together. And most importantly, I've gotten closer to God. I feel like I'm finding myself again. I know myself, but I feel like now I just think way more clear, and I'm very proud of myself for that. And I'm not bashing anybody that does it. Trust me, a lot of my friends do it, a lot of family do it. I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you my journey and why I stopped and what I believe affected me. I did see this video before where this guy was like, I don't let fire go into my lungs, and I was like, wow, that really is what it is. So yeah, the whole smoking thing, it's really not healthy, but you know, a lot of things are not healthy. That is all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like, comment, and subscribe if you want more. I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.